The sports world is on fire right now, and this one, it's personal. ESPN's Stephen A. Smith, the man known for his bold takes and booming voice, just crossed a line that may change how fans see him forever. His controversial comments about legendary South Carolina coach Dawn Staley have set the internet ablaze, sparking outrage, heartbreak, and one of the most emotional moments we've ever seen from the Hall of Famer herself. Before we break down everything that went down, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe if you believe powerful women in sports deserve the same respect as anyone else. Because trust me, once you hear what happened, you'll understand why this moment has the entire sports world talking. It all started when Dawn Staley gave one of her trademark post-game press conferences, speaking truth about equality, respect, and the relentless pressure women's basketball coaches face every single day. It was passionate, it was powerful, it was pure Dawn Staley. But then, Stephen A. Smith reacted. And instead of celebrating her message, he went in a completely different direction. Smith said that Staley was being, too emotional, and that she was playing the victim instead of focusing on coaching. And that's when everything just exploded. Within minutes, clips flooded TikTok. Twitter, or X, erupted. YouTube comment sections were totally on fire. The hashtag #RespectDawnStaley started trending nationwide as fans, players, and journalists all called out Stephen A. for honestly crossing the line. Because for many this wasn't just about basketball, it was about respect. It was about representation. And it was about how women in sports are still judged differently for showing the same passion that men are praised for. And that's when Dawn Staley did what she always does. She faced the storm head-on. During a post-practice press conference, she took a deep breath, looked straight into the cameras, and said, "I've worked too hard and sacrificed too much for anyone to reduce my passion to emotion. If a man shows fire, he's called a leader. When a woman does it, she's emotional. I'm tired of that double standard." Her voice cracked, but her message shook the internet, and in that moment, she turned pain into power. Within hours, support poured in from everywhere. Aja Wilson reposted the clip, saying, "Say it louder for the people in the back." Candace Parker called Staley a trailblazer who speaks truth to power. Even NBA stars like Draymond Green and Damian Lillard backed her up, praising her strength and composure. Meanwhile, ESPN was under heavy fire. Fans demanded one thing: a public, on-air apology from Stephen A. Smith himself. Eventually, Smith released a short post on social media saying, "If my comments about Coach Staley came off disrespectful, that wasn't my intent. I respect her greatness." But by that time, honestly, the internet had already made up its mind. The fans had spoken, and it was clear who won the hearts of millions. Dawn Staley's emotional response didn't just go viral, it became legendary. What started as another sports debate turned into a movement. A moment that reminded everyone why Dawn Staley isn't just a coach. She's a leader, a fighter, and a voice for every woman who's ever been told she's too emotional. Stephen A. may have sparked the fire, but Staley's courage turned it into something bigger. So I'll ask you this: should Stephen A. Smith publicly apologize live on First Take? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now. And if you stand with Dawn Staley and every woman fighting for respect in sports, like, share, and subscribe. Because this story, it's way bigger than basketball.